So I'll get this done, and then hopefully harvest should be underway soon. As the crops are growing over there, as you can see. I think that's wheat. I think I planted there. It's wheat, that is. Yeah, it's all half grown. So hopefully the next time I check on them, they will be done. Yep, it's going well. Yeah, I'll just do a line around it, and then I'll mow in that line. Yeah, it's a little cattle field, for the young cows. But I don't do cows on this farm. I just arable and chickens. Sort of term beer. I'll leave that just so I can ride my little quad bike I've got on the farm here. Just have fun with that. So I can't do it. See, I'll mow all that, and that will give me a couple bales to the chickens. Quite a few actually. There probably used to be something in there, but I don't know why it was like that when I bought the map. Might be a little glitch or something. When I bought the farm, there was a little patch in that field. It looked like it was being used. I don't know why. No, listen up. Yeah, it should just give me a couple of bales for the chickens, because bales are relatively expensive. I don't expect them buying them. This hill, 1 mile an hour up here. That's the only thing we're going to struggle on. I don't know why it's struggling on this one. It doesn't have to be back, it's just getting it mowed. So I want mowing it out. This is the only really grass field in the farm. Everything else is arable. Arables and wheat, barley. And after all this has been, after all the fields have been harvested, I will start doing oilseed rape too. I'll chuck that in with the rotation of the crops. So you're right, once you get it there, you can do average speeds. But it's not so good when you're done with it. This won't take long. I just want it to be a little centre bit in the middle, just so I can have a few bales for the chickens. Everything else can just be normal grass, I don't mind. It's nice having a normal grass field to do. Probably not spread it then or something, get it all grow again, so I'll let for a couple more bales. Yeah, so I'll cut around here so that it makes another section across, and I'll have two sections to the field. So I'll have just like grass and mowed. I know it seems weird the way I'm doing it, but if I wanted to mow all of this with the 125, it would take quite a while. So I'm just gonna mow one section of it and then do the other section when I need bales. Instead of just having them all at once, I'm just doing the sections. Come on, climb up here. There it goes. Alright. It's a chain mower. If you look underneath it, you'll see chains moving. PTO shafts. So let's mow all this then. Get this quite tidy. This is the part I want to remove. And then it should be right. There's the same circle up to that line. Look, I don't know why that patch is like that. It's weird. Boom. Just make sure it's all straight and tidy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, too. Help the channel out a lot to find more subscribers for it, so the channel becomes a bit more popular. So yeah, it's only a little section I cut off, and then I'll mow the rest when I need to, and then I need an extra bale too. I'm gonna find the light for it now. There it is. There's the line. Swing it round. Check it into reverse. Oh, it's not reversing. There. Couldn't get it in reverse. There we go, sorry. Yeah, mow this. And then next video baling. Then muck spreading. And then probably harvest. Harvest will be the big video of the season of farming. Because all that Massey Ferguson 70, I think it's 7307S Activia harvester does is shit is sitting in the shed. So I want to get some use out of it now. Because it's just been sitting in there now. So there's literally about like, I think there's 0.2 hours on it. So it's not much at all. It was literally just when I was getting it from the shop to the farm. And I haven't used it since. That's it, it's just sat there. That's the thing, it's the most expensive machine on the farm. It just sits in a shed for half of the year. Yeah, we'll mow all this. I don't want to tear it or anything, there's no need to. I just need some bales. Bales for the chickens. Just bales for the chickens. Swing it round. Yep. Got it. I love the sound of the 135. 3-cylinder sounds good. Little wonky bit on the grass, but outside. In the shed, straight forwards, you can see there's an old harvester in it. It's not, you're not able to use it, but it's just an old harvester sitting there. I was wondering if you could get rid of it so I could have an extra space in that shed. So let me know in the comments if you can get rid of that. It's cool for looks and that, but it's just sat there since I bought the farm, which isn't good. It's not good at all. Left. There's a bit left, you won't take long now. There's a bit left. Mow all this, park it back, and then end the video, and then hook baling next time, and then muck spreading, and then harvest. Harvest is awesome, I can't wait. Something satisfying about driving the harvester to a big field a week. Put all the seed into the trailer, go sell it, and that's it. Yeah, I'll get bales just out of this for the chickens. Got most of them in there are just hens, and there's one rooster. I might buy another rooster though, just in case I want to sell it, get more money here. They've been making eggs, which is good. Got eggs from the chickens. They're not ones, I didn't get a bad batch of chickens. I love old-fashioned tractors, it's a lot easier to use. There's no complicated things to do on it, it's just lower the mower, turn it on, and then go. See the peak wheel shaft? Look at that. Peak wheel shaft. I wonder if it moves when I turn it off. Oh, that moves weird. Carry on the way. Although you can see the fumes coming out the top of the exhaust too if you look. You can see like smoke and fumes coming out the top of the exhaust. That's a cool thing about this tractor. And the mod. A lot of tractors in this game don't have smoke. I wish there was a Fords in this game. There's no Fords, no mods for Fords. I'd love to have a Ford TW25 on the farm. That'd be good. Something a bit bigger than this. This is good, but if I had a Ford TW25, that's the only thing that could replace this. Nearly done with this section of the field. It's a relatively small mower, it's not big, it just gets the job done, it does. It's not a big mower. Good grass though. It's been like this since I bought the farm. A lot of grass. This is the only grass field I've got though. The rest of it is just dirt. Fields you can plant cropping. This is just all grass, this field. And I think if I've got enough time, I'll go check the fields in the Land Rover. Because I haven't done that in a while. I'll check, I know that field's alright because I've just been mowing by it. So I'll just check the top fields. Like 27, 25, 120. Once I finish this, I'm going to finish this first and then park it up to Let me know what other maps you think I should do, by the way. So I always use this map. It's good. It's a good map, but if anything makes the channel better, that's what we'll have to do. So, turn this track around here. See the suspension right there. We go a bunch and you see the fronts and right wheels like that moving to the left and right. It's just cool. That's a cool thing about the AI in this game drive like lunatics. That's the only problem. You'll be driving down the road and an AI going like, you'll be doing 30 and an AI will be doing like 50 odd. Like when I'm going up the road to the top fields, they cut the corner a bit, so you've got to like stick to the left so they don't drive into you and damage the defender. The defender can take it anyway, it's a farm vehicle, strong. Yeah, it's about, I'd say there's about 3 more strips of mowing to do, 3, 4, and then this section should be done. I'll save the other section for another day, because I'm not in a huge hurry. I'm not in a huge hurry at all. Yeah, there's the cow shed, but I don't do cows, so it just sits there. I wonder if I could demolish it and just have it in the field, but I don't think you can, because it's like, it hasn't been placed, it's just there, it's part of the map. So I'll have to see if I can. I'll do that off camera, because nobody else to see that, that's a bit boring. Yeah, not much left to do now. Not crazy now. 2 or 3 more strips. Yeah, it's not much at all. Just a lot right now. Yeah, there's about 4 strips left. It's hard to judge when you got a relatively small mower on the back. The wheels are wider than the mower. Good little mower though, it's doing the job. Good little mower. Yeah, just pulling. Still struggling at though, we're doing 7 mile an hour. My 7S does like 10 mile an hour, 8 mile an hour when I'm seeding, depending on what the ground is like. So this is good, we're doing the same pace. I've got the 5711 with the front load and the bale spike on the front, so once these are all baled, there's no point fussing about with them, just doing everything. It's just need bales so I can feed the chickens. But I'll just come down here, with the trailer on 135, grab the 5711 and put them on and drive back out and then feed the chickens with the bales. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I would do silage, but it's a bit tight on money, so I didn't fancy buying a bale wrapper. Plus, I was trying to find a mod for a bale wrapper for this, and I couldn't find one. So, I'll just have to wait for now. And I didn't want to be spending 84 grand on a bale wrapper for the 7S and just doing it with the 7S. The whole point of this was so the 135 gets used and it doesn't just sit like sit in the shed. Yeah, I hope my wheat and barley fields are growing, because I haven't checked them out for a while. They've all been fertilised. I've gone over them with the fruit spread. I did that all off camera. I did that off camera. I think so anyway. There might be a video up by me doing it. But I accidentally picked it on there. The hole is so small on this tractor. It's something. Sounds like one of our Fiat 500. It's from 1960, some of the 1960s only, so it's not going to have the best horn in the world. This thing doesn't even have indicators, so when you're driving out on the road, can't indicate, which is a bit crazy. I love how the detail on the gauges in this 135 mod. If you look up really close, you can see each individual number. And you can kind of see the letters. It's a bit blurry, but you can see the there it says safety on the dashboard. That big red triangle is. How much we got left to do now? Oh, not much. Not much at all. There's a little bit, just touch up, but it don't matter. I'm not trying to do this very tightly. Just turn around here. Carry on going. Yeah, it's just this strip now, and then that will be the first section of it done. I'll leave the rest just to fun on, but I'll mow the bit to the right on another day. The section to the left, I'll just leave to have fun on or something. Also, let me know in the comments if PS4 and Xbox One Farm Sim is cross-platform compatible. Because that would be good. So I've got a couple of friends that are playing at Farm Sim on Xbox instead of PS4. PS4 Farm Sim is a bit better because loading times are slower and there's a lot more choice for mods. Because I noticed on Xbox there's not as many mods. So if you want to get a console just to play Farm Sim, I would get a PS4 or even better a PC, because on PC you can start modding your own things into the game. Just this little strip to do now, and then I'll park it up, and then hop in the Land Rover Defender, and then check the top views, and then we'll come back down into the farm garage and in the episode. Not much. It takes quite a while when mowing with this mower, because it's not big. Like, I would have only been halfway through right now if I carried on mowing the rest. That's why I'm doing it in sections, so it won't take as long. Mowed that bit. 3.2. We'll get through this. There we go. Little bit left to do. Ooh, clicked a bit then. My mistake. Saw the Land Rover for a second. So yeah, tiny bit left to do now, and then that will be this mode. Yeah, good little mower though. It's doing the job. I'd recommend it if you're doing like a classic tractors map, and you want like not old-fashioned, but like relatively small equipment for the old tractors. I recommend this mower. It's good. And this it matches the 135 too. You can have it used or new. So if you want to, you can just get it all rusty. I just got it new because it's just easier, so it won't wear down as much then. Little bits left to do. Literally about 1.5 strips of grass, and then we'll be mowed. Turn it round, do it. There we go. Yep, it's literally just this strip now. And do the last 1.5 strips of grass. I keep on thinking the mower's bigger than it is, so I'm saying there's less strips to do, but there's really, that's the last, that should be, this might be the last one now, unless there's like a tiny bit of a thin strip left. Yeah, I'd say that might be the last one after this, but it's more just tiny. I could have got something a bit bigger, but it's good though. Because if I got anything bigger, it would pull it, but it wouldn't pull it very well. It'd be a bit like hesitant to pull it. Yeah, see, I knew there'd be a little thin strip on the side that I'd have to do. But we'll bale all this up next time, and then put it on trailer and go feed the chickens with it. Yep, that should be it now. Alright, that's that bit mowed. Bring them all up. Turn it off first. And then lift it up. Alright. It's a bit dirty now, as you can see. Dirty now. We'll clean it off with the Karcher. It's nice here in the 135 not revving all the way up now. Using that 3-cylinder vent. See, there's that harvester I was talking about. It's missing a wheel. 2 wheels. It's just laying there. Alright, let's go clean it off, put it in the shed, and then go check top field, and then end the episode. My foot's flat right now. I'm just doing 16 mph through the farmyard. That's what speed I usually do. Park over here. Turn the engine off. Give it a little break. The 135 is a bit clean. It's the mower I'm trying to clean. I think that's a bit clean. Or is that just a bit of rust? I think it's muck. Paint might have came off a bit. Not sure. Nah, it's clean. I love the start sound. It sounds good when it starts. Yeah. Turn around. Put this back in the shed. There's the muck spreader, the baler, and the little bale trailer I got for it. All like relatively old machinery. Not so old to the point where it's rusty now. There we go. Boom. Park this in the shed. Give me some turning angle so I can park it. Look behind me. I love the interactive doors. I know I talk about it every time, but it's really cool. So that's the thing. Alright, that's mowing. the first section of the fields done with the 135. We'll walk up to the Land Rover now. It's by there, parked by the shed, and then check top fields and then end the episode. There's the header for the Massey Ferguson harvester. It's in that shed. It's a relatively big header. It's not huge like the American John Deere harvester headers, but it's big enough for the UK. I love the Land Rover Defender mod. It's awesome. It's quite fast too. It's not so fast. It's got like it'll do like 45 mile an hour and then it starts the same time. It'll do motorway speeds, but you don't want to be doing that for too long, because if you're doing that in this, you know about it. Top fields now. Nobody coming? I don't think so. A blind corner view, you can't see if people are coming or not. This thing's actually got indicators on like the 135. Turn to ambient. Turn the indicators off. This is fields. What field is this? Park over there. Yep, that's growing, that's wheat. I'll just have a look at them when I drive past. That isn't growing as well. That's not even growing, that's not my field. Usually all the AI fields are growing. I don't know why this one's not. You know, just make a left down here and go around the back. See, this is the field I'm on about. This is the not field, the road, sorry. Where the AI cut around the corner but then they go really fast. Just saw one but there going fast, so you gotta stick to the left a bit, otherwise they will drive into you. And this bit here, they drive, see, like that. They can't take the corners properly. So I'm just gonna stick to the left a bit. So if they do come around the corner, it's field 120. Growing nicely. Yeah, wheat's growing fertilizer. Cool. Nice. Alright, let's go check the other fields. Like field 25, that should be alright. It's a weird field this is. It's like, it's not wide, it's just really long. Turn down here. There's like a back road you can take, so I'll just park up at the side of it now. Just go past. Anyway, I would just have to go past me. That's wheat. And I field 27 is definitely barley. I remember putting barley in it. See, it's quite quick. It's not so quick. And I'll just have a quick check of field 27 while I'm at it. Yeah, it's barley. Nice. Go back into the farmhouse now. And put it in the garage and then end the episode. That's the little road. There's like a tiny little bumpy dirt road that goes down to the farm, like where the grass field is. But I don't recommend driving down there. It's very bumpy. Even in the tractors, it's bad. So that's, I don't use it much unless I have to. See where I've gone with the little John Deere mower. But then just touched everything up on the sides to make it look nice. That's the only thing. Those are the only things I like about John Deere. They're mowers and the gators. And everything else I'm not a fan of. Massey is the best. And New Holland. New Holland in case. There's the mower. I forgot which side of the garage it was, so I just have to cut in. Straighten it out a bit. There we go, turn the engine off. You can even open the doors for you to get into the garage and all that. This is the little mower. It's good. Sounds a bit weird, but it's nice though. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed. see you next video with the baler.